Hello, Sneak Squad and Sidekicks! Hope you're all living your best lives and ready for some sneaky fun today. My name is Old King Cake. Alongside me, we have one of my dearest best friends in the world, Copper Pog, who will be your commentators for today, ready to deliver both the sneak and the bike. If this is your first time joining us and justifiably wondering, what is a sneak bike? Let us give you the quick rundown. Our four racers today will race two retro games from a bygone era, and they're not aware of the games ahead of time, hence the hashtag sneak. Ooh. The first one to compete the given objectives in this game is our number one good friend for the day. Most things we do, from scoring to mercy kills, you'll notice is arbitrary, but the fun is genuine. Our main goal here is to build community through retro gaming, and we couldn't do that without each and every one of you, so thank you for joining us today. And on that note, Copper, why don't you go ahead and introduce us to our racers?
What is up? We have four fantastic racers here for you today. Some new faces and some old favorites. We have Echo, who is our racer number one. We have Brenamania, our racer number two. Our racer number three is Kai. And our racer four, first time racing for Sneakbike, is good old Paintbrush. We also have a couple other shout outs here as well. Today we have two wonderful producers. We have Mel and Bears, maybe Bears. And Bears is also managing the social media aspect of this with our other good friend, Jen the Human. We're all friends here. We're all friends here. Yeah, we're also very good friends with our beautiful mods in chat. Mods, we see you. We love you. You are the most important people here right now. And also a big thank you to you, all of our lovely viewers, and thanks to everyone who keeps the gears oiled and the wheels spinning here on this sneak bike. And with that, let's get this sneak bike a-rolling. Cake, you want to drop over to the racers and give them their 3, 2, 1?
That I will. BRB.
This is going to be fun. These are two classic games that I love so much. Cake's just giving them their little countdown. Welcome back.
Thank you. I feel
there
very
we go.
welcome.
Okay. I am so pumped for this.
Me too. I've never been more excited for a sneak bike in my life than the games we have here today. Our first game, ladies and gentlemen, is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers SNES game.
I am jazzed AF, as the kids say.
Jazzed AF?
Jazzed AF. We already have a choice from Echo, who went with Billy. Now, Cake and I, ahead of time, were looking into a little bit of the numbers of this game. And all of the Rangers are the exact same speed and have the same stats, except for Billy, who is slower than all the others.
It is to such an extent that in the speed run, there is one labeled Billy %, and it is distinct from any %.
It is its own category. We all love Billy. We love Billy. We love ourselves a Blue Ranger.
Disagree.
But, okay, listen, I'm not saying he's our favorite. I'm saying we love Billy. Billy is still the glue. It's still part of the mechanism that is the Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm a Kimberly stan. I love me a Pink Ranger.
I was about to say, it's interesting when you look at it too, that without any kind of coordination, I have to remind everyone in chat that our racers had no idea what games we were going to play. They don't know. They can't see each other's screens. They don't know how each other is doing, but they all individually picked different Rangers.
That is beautiful. I only wish, and this would never have happened. I just wish they picked the Ranger that matches their color.
Oh,
like
could
if
you
Brandon
imagine?
Picked a green Ranger, that would have been, or actually, Kai did. Kai picked the right color.
Kai did pick the yellow. I wonder if Kai knew ahead of time that he was going to be in the yellow square.
Paintbrush and Echo did pick each other's colors, which I think is a shout out to them.
Yeah, they're just saying that they're the friends. They're their own good friends. It is interesting to me. So okay. What's your experience with Power Rangers? Were you a Power Rangers kid growing up?
So when I was really young, I was a big, I never really watched the show much, but I certainly watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie with
cinematic classic.
Oh, I used to watch it on repeat. It was one of the movies that my sister and I would watch over and over again, much to my parents' dismay. We would watch what was the guy's Ooze?
Ivan Ooze.
Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, yeah, and the Ooze. I've watched that movie. I could when I was 15, I could probably tell you that movie verbatim.
We gotta have a movie
at a
night.
party.
We gotta have at a party. That was your main party trick at 15.
My party trick is reciting the entirety of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers versus Ivan Ooze, front to back.
So we already have a pretty close race going. Everyone has become their Power Ranger true self.
Yeah.
Their power sonas, as I will call them.
Yes, they're power sonas.
And it's interesting to note that it seems that the Pink and Red Ranger have basically the same basic attack with their swords.
I mean, as far as I can tell, they all pretty much have the same basic attacks. It's just they're holding a different thing.
But see, the thing is that the Yellow Ranger definitely has shorter range with her little Raphael knives.
Yes.
And Bren's got a gun. Kimberly's got a blicky.
Kimberly doesn't have a gun. She has a bow and arrow.
Close enough.
Which is pretty sick. Like, that's wild. When I played through
wildly
it,
unfair.
we got sent this game last night.
Yes.
And booted that baby up. And I played through it as Kimberly, and I found it just incredibly, like, I didn't get hit. You got so much range. She's just beating people with her bow.
And see, I'm here. I picked Zach, of course, because the Black Ranger is the best Ranger in every Power Rangers. And he has a friggin' battle axe.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: range wins beat 'em ups. That's just a fact. If you've played any other beat 'em ups in your life, you'll know that. Pick the Wizard or the Ranger or whatever has any kind of range. But also, he has a battle axe, and his Power Ranger is Mastodon. Black Ranger is the best Ranger, free.
In the movie, I liked the White Ranger.
I mean, everyone likes the White Ranger.
Yeah.
He's got a whole storyline. He's Tommy, dude.
Yeah.
Green Ranger / White Ranger.
It's so weird. I couldn't like tell you now much about the movie, but like if you booted it up, I'd be like, oh, then he says this, then he says this. We already have a boss fight, and Echo, or not Echo, Paint. I'm so confused by the colors of the Rangers. Paintbrush saved her bomb for the boss fight. It looks like they all are, actually, unless they don't know they have bombs, except for Paintbrush, who noticed.
Paintbrush walked in and was like, you know what? I'm done today. I'm good.
Oh, we got another bomb from Kai.
Kai as well. Just I'm good with that. See, I didn't know what the buttons did, and so I just was pressing buttons. Yeah. And so I was on an empty screen when I found out what the bomb did.
Yeah, no, me too. I mean, the first 2 minutes of any beat 'em up game is just being like, what is my hit button and what is my jump button? Okay, cool. Oh, I got a bomb. How does the bomb work? Bomb goes off on an empty screen. Okay, now I know.
Yeah, now I know. I summoned Mastodon and nothing happened, but it was definitely cool.
But Bren and Echo have not used their bombs yet, and I don't know if they know.
I don't believe. Echo
is already on the head, we got a bomb. We got a bomb from Echo.
Echo and Bren, for all the people at home who don't necessarily have the thick history of Sneakbike, Echo and Bren have a blood rivalry for 4th place in every race they've ever been in.
Beautiful.
So they could just be trying to keep it harder for themselves. We see Bren is still not using the bomb, while everyone else is getting to the 3rd stage, if not finishing the 3rd stage.
Paintbrush is at what I found to be the hardest thing in the world, is hitting this floating skull. Oh, Paintbrush finishes level 1.
Kai, just a...
Oh, what a Kai!
A Scotia
head. From behind.
Now, here's where we're going to see a really interesting choice, because you can change Rangers in between levels, and I'm interested to see if they stay with the same Ranger.
I mean, at this point, you're committed, right? Like, I feel... Ooh, Paintbrush stopped at it.
Come on, Kai. Pick Zach. Come on. Don't pick Billy.
Don't Billy! Not Billy! No, not Billy! Oh, no!
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a throw. Top 10 throws in video gaming history. Kai picking Billy.
Hey, listen, we love Billy, but not ideal for the race. And
I do hate Billy.
Echo does finish Area 1.
I want to steal Billy.
And so does Brett. Okay, cool. So everyone is finished Area 1 now. Echo
might be switching.
Nope,
Staying Billy.
Hey, I respect
Come on, Bren. Pick Zach, bro. Come on, Bren. I need some Zach representation in the stream, please, for the love of God.
Everyone shifts. I wonder if there's like a control mechanic. Every single person moved over to the right.
They are all putting in the Konami code. They are all trying to get 30 lives before they go in. They are rapidly pressing buttons. No deaths.
Although I imagine level 1 is a bit of a tutorial.
Right. I was going to say, we talked about this a little bit beforehand, but neither of us really had any trouble going through the first level. Yes. And I will say there is a distinct part of this second level that I am very interested to see how our racers deal with it.
Okay, I'm
excited. I'll point it out when it comes up.
Also, I really want those red pants. Where do you get red jeans now?
See,
like you used to be able to at like
jeans?
Spencer's. I definitely think they're jeans. Look at the fly and the belt combo.
They're pretty shiny though. They could be like leather pants.
You think they're leather pants? You think he's doing this in leather pants?
I think he's rolling in leather pants. Exactly. Yeah.
Leather pants and a baseball tee.
Yeah, he is a style icon.
It is it's an interesting choice with that t-shirt.
Right. Absolutely. Kimberly is the only one really ready for combat here, as she's got the shorts.
She's got the shorts. She's got the kicks.
She's truly ready. She's got
no
her
hair tied back.
No leg.
Billy just came here from gardening. We have a death. Kai just died.
Oh no!
Kai had to restart level 2.
Wow, Billy does suck, with these jump kicks he's got going on.
He's slow. That's the whole thing.
He's slow and his jump kick is bad. He's just bad. I don't like Billy.
Kimberly.
I want to bully him and steal his lunch money.
Bren is solely going for a crouching kick strategy.
Crouching kick strategy. It's an interesting strategy, Copper. We'll see if it works out for him.
Paintbrush has swapped to the, what do you call it? A power sona?
Their power sona, yes.
Yeah. Oh, Echo also dies. The Billies.
Oh no, I'm telling you, man. Billy this is throwing for content. That's all this is.
I can't wait to go into the racer chat when this is all done and tell them that the only ranger who is slower than the others is Billy.
If anyone's curious at home, by the way, the Billy % world record that our racers are trying to beat right now is 30 minutes and 15 seconds by a lovely Canadian.
Beauty.
Flags in the chat. Named Dan Show 1 at 30 minutes. So on pace, our racers are.
The Billy % is 3 minutes slower than the any ranger %. So that just goes to show how slow Billy is.
So Paintbrush trying to figure out, so these platforms, the way that they work is you basically have to, and a bomb on the platform doesn't quite do it.
Thinking about the bomb.
Basically what you have to do is jump and hold up at the same time to grab on, which you'll see Paintbrush is doing.
What?
And then you press up again. The worst part is you then have to press up again to get up. If you press jump again, you'll fall down.
So this is the obstacle.
This is, not only is this the obstacle, but it's going to get so much worse because now we're getting into the platforming section of our beat 'em up game.
Yes.
This is truly the great equalizer.
Obstacle, figuring out how to grab onto this and get up is the challenge of this race.
Paintbrush is doing a whole routine from Cats right now.
This is impressive. I'm genuinely mesmerized, and I feel like any other henchman would be as well.
It's fascinating to see because I actually had no idea you could backflip in this game. So I'm learning that you can backflip because Paintbrush is trying to get on this platform.
Oh, we got pauses.
We're pausing. There is frustration.
I will say, Kai did say one of the funniest things in the racer chat. Kai said, I feel like they used 40% of the cartridge space on the audio for this game.
Absolutely. We do have to, so that you guys at home can't hear the sounds in this game. They are better than, I think, basically any Super NES sound chip that you could ever possibly find. And it does have a chiptune version of the Power Rangers theme, which is phenomenal.
Okay, Paintbrush figured it out, but Bren figured it out immediately, and Bren is now ahead of Paintbrush.
Now we're going into our spike death section of the level. Oh, here we go.
Echo is also very close to dying a second time before receiving the power sona.
All Echo needs to do is get there. Oh, there we go. So Echo is fine now. They're getting their power sona. Thank God. Form of, I don't remember what's the blue guy's like persona? Do you remember?
Is he not the Triceratops?
Is he Triceratops? He could be. I have no idea. Because pink is pterodactyl, and yellow is tiger, and red is Tyrannosaurus, and
gotta
black
get
is
that
Mastodon.
ranger rhythm. Absolutely, Pepper Crab.
That is the best way to possibly put it. Kai also figuring out the platform.
I also figured out the platform immediately.
Yeah.
Paintbrush.
So it really
I don't even think. I don't know if Paintbrush has figured it out or just lucky.
Paintbrush kind of got lucky and is trying to backflip their way to victory. A very brave strategy.
Listen, we've all played Zelda. We've all understood that figuring out how to backflip is the most important mechanic there is.
This is a really tight, other than the platform, which Paintbrush did just fall off of.
I feel so bad.
This is a very close race, I will say. Oh, Echo coming up to the platform of Doom and figuring it out rather quickly. Echo, a veteran racer. You'll see that our veteran racers figured this out a little bit faster than our newbie here, Paintbrush.
Paintbrush is new, but like in her defense, coming on an obstacle like that and not knowing what to do will put you into like a spiral of madness. Like
Absolutely.
Being ahead, like she probably didn't understand that she was ahead by a lot, but the fact that getting stuck on like just figuring out a game mechanic with no instruction can put you in a state where nothing makes sense.
Now so Bren has come up to the point. Remember when I told you that it's going to get so much worse?
Yeah.
So Bren has gotten to this point. At this point, I want to tell you in the chat that there is a wall jump function in this video game. You'll see that there are pipes on the sides of this here little puzzle platformer section.
Okay.
And they are designed for you to wall jump so you can reach this platform that Bren is currently going to try and grab. However, there is nothing to indicate that in any way is a thing.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I spent 15 minutes on this screen trying to figure it out before I looked it up.
It was very funny to me when I looked at the objectives and was like, they only have to beat level 2. That's not going to take very long. But no.
This is the screen that will increase our runtime.
Yes.
All right, Paintbrush is getting so close. I'm a Paintbrush fan. I'll be honest with you. I'm ready for the Paintbrush comeback.
I'm a big fan of everyone, but yeah, the comeback would be incredible. Oh,
what a tale that'll be. You know what I mean? Oh, Paintbrush gets there. Okay, next section for now. Will Bren, with no instruction, figure out that there is a wall jump in this video game?
Paintbrush did.
This is cruel, I have to say. Quintendo was our game picker. Shout out to Quintendo. And while I love that we picked side-scrolling beat 'em ups, which is one of my favorite genres of all time, this is impossible.
Impossible, but it's like it's hard to understand that what you are fighting against is not a clock, but the game itself. Like, with no indication, they are trying to figure out game mechanics, and they don't know that. Like, you reach that point where you're like, how do I get up here? I don't know. And you feel dumb not understanding that it is like, that is the challenge.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And that's the thing about a lot of the games, which is why one of the things I love about Sneakbike is that while they're playing these games, and while I know you haven't raced before, I've raced a few times, and you get a Google Doc that literally just says like beat level 2. Like press A to jump, press B to hit, good luck, soldier. And there is nothing more frustrating than thinking you're ahead and getting stuck at a spot like where Bren is right now. Yeah. There is nothing more frustrating
and you
on
can see
the planet.
You can see the thought process. Like, it's so close, the jump is so close that you really feel like you can make it.
Yeah, it looks like it should work.
Especially because I don't know if it's just a trick of the sprite or what, but it very much looks like the Pink Ranger is already reaching for it.
Yeah, the hand
hits it.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't hit that grab. You don't get the grab.
I thought the same thing. Like, when I was trying to figure it out, I thought the same thing. Oh. Did Kai figure it out? Kai figured it out.
I got there.
Great googly moogly. Kai takes a commanding lead over the rest of the field by figuring out how to wall jump.
Look at
And
those
T-Rex
crouches.
for the fans.
Look at those
Let's
crouches.
go, Kai.
I wonder if they understand that was the challenge. Like, what's crazy is there's no way they know, right?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, that's crazy.
I am a Kai stan now. Absolutely.
Yeah. Even with the Billy.
I am
thing.
still a paintbrush stan with the backflipping.
I'm starting to think that the switch to Billy was kind of toxic. I think that was meant as a jab.
Like that's their way of kind of saying to the crew, like, I'm not afraid. I am not worried. I am winning this.
I am going to nerf myself.
On the lead right now.
That's true. maybe. I mean, they like Billy has to be designed with an advantage. If Billy is slower, Billy probably hits harder.
That is
right?
absolutely incorrect. I don't know if you've played a lot of retro games. I don't know if you've ever played like any game that has a female character in it. That is absolutely not true. In the year of our Lord 1994.
Billy is the Pichu of.
Billy is the Pichu. Do you remember playing Melee and thinking like there has to be a reason why Pichu gets self-damaged? Like he has to be better somehow.
Yeah.
So we have our second boss fight from
Kai is at the boss.
Firmly in the lead.
Firmly in the lead. Ready to move on to game 2. Because this is it.
This is it
for Power Rangers.
This is the boss fight. So we'll see. Kai is comboing the absolute mess out of this individual.
Yes.
I don't know who this is supposed to be, by the way.
It's a guy with a rake. What are you talking about?
It is angry farmer goblin. He looks kind of like Ganondorf.
Shoutouts to Backpack for the sub. Thank you, Backpack.
Thank you, Backpack.
What the? Okay. I love these old school boss fights. Where they're just like, does this make sense? No. Deal with it.
They just kind of copy and paste the sprite. You can tell Kai, again, is a bit of a veteran in the sport, though, because they are just standing there and just attacking in one spot, going like, I know that your weird ghost body will be here eventually.
You're going to be in one of these spots.
Yeah.
You are just going to hit my hitbox.
Yeah, I will continue putting this sword out here, and if you get hit by it, it's not my problem.
Yes. It is a trident.
Oh my goodness.
That's just to mention, there's not a sword. Billy has a trident.
Right, absolutely. He is Poseidon. He is
okay.
Percy Jackson.
Both our Billies are at the boss fight.
And our Kimberly and our Jason are still trying to figure out the mystical secret of wall.
Kimberly, Bren has diverted to shooting arrows at the wall.
I will point out that Echo still has a bomb. There is a chance that Echo can come back from this once the super I'm gonna call it the super swipey teleporty begins. That's
it. Although I imagine
may just die before they figure out wall jumping.
Did Kai just defeat the boss?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Backflip for good luck. And
Kai finished. Power Rangers. Done. That's it.
Kai is our number one good friend.
Our number one good friend of Power Rangers.
With the beautiful moving GIF. Echo going for a close second. I'll be interested to see if Paintbrush can figure this. Oh! Paintbrush has figured out wall jumping. Look how fast Paintbrush is moving.
Paintbrush is one hit away from death. I would just like to point that out.
Look how fast she's moving though. She figured out wall jumping and she's like...
I wonder...
The sweat has engaged.
Does she get, like, has she figured it out or was that an accident?
At this point, I'd like to remind everyone that Bren was the first person to get to the screen.
Yeah. No, Paintbrush was the first person to get to the screen.
Right, you're absolutely correct. That's
by
true.
a mile. Oh, the wall jump. Okay. Paintbrush has figured out the wall jump.
Beautiful. Don't die.
Oh, no!
Paintbrush is down to 0 lives, but has figured it out. Echo has beaten the second boss. Backflip for good luck.
Hey, okay, let me say this. We really talked a lot of smack on Billy, and I
will continue.
Shut down. No. We were shut down. We were wrong.
Disagree. Wrong. I would like to say that it is because of the strength of our competitors, the passion and the energy that they exude in this video game has given them
to Billy
the ability to overcome the greatest handicap known to man Ergo being Billy in the Power Rangers video game.
Yeah, being the Blue Ranger.
GG's to Kai and Echo for beating the first level. Bren is close.
What's crazy to me is that Paintbrush has figured it out,
Yes.
but can't replicate it.
Right. It seems she still is having trouble gripping the platforms, to be honest.
Yes.
This seems to be her main problem.
I am like, I know as a fact, I would not have figured this out. I would be in their exact position. I would get, they're screaming. I know.
Yes.
I don't know these people very well. This is Paintbrush's first race, which I feel incredibly bad for. But like, I personally, and you know me, I would be so angry because I wouldn't put together that this is the obstacle. This is the race, is figuring this out. I would think there's a lot more to do.
There must be more to this. Like,
yeah.
I am missing something.
Yes. A, I must be missing something. B, I am behind on something everyone else is doing no problem. Right?
Right.
In my mind.
Yes.
But this is tough. This is like...
Bren is just letting the blicky fly, I gotta say.
Yeah, Bren is just like, let me just shoot my arrows at this pipe.
Just shoot. And you know what? Maybe I'll break the pipe.
All right. The wall jump.
Okay. Honestly, I think if Paintbrush knew how to get to this, because they've got the wall jumping. That's not a problem for Paintbrush.
Has Bren figured out the wall jump yet?
Absolutely, he is not. Bren is screaming. He is I believe, the most veteran runner out of our 4 runners today.
Yeah.
And he is ready to break something.
See, because the way I look at it, the way I see is that if I'm Bren right now, I am getting to that platform and going, okay, how do I get up there?
Right.
Like, I need to go a different route to get up to that point, not realizing that I'm in the right spot.
Yeah, clearly there is something I'm missing a path. Like, I have to hit a question mark block.
Because how else would I get up there? They have given me no game mechanics.
We have Echo and Kai in chat learning that the Pink Ranger does have a bow and arrow. I want you guys to know, you guys actually picked the worst Ranger, like, scientifically.
Yeah, Billy is the only Ranger slower than the other Rangers. Just a heads up. There is a separate category in the speedrun for Billy. It is Billy %. Billy is the slowest. Yeah. So not only did
literally the worst one.
You guys win with a self-inflicted handicap. So congratulations.
Yeah. Did Paintbrush figure it out? Is Paintbrush moving on up?
Paintbrush did figure it out. Well,
I believe she did.
Figured it out a while ago.
Okay.
Paintbrush has had the wall jump, but hasn't had the execution of the wall jump. Bren has not, as far as I know, completed a successful wall jump.
No, absolutely not. And I will point out that Paintbrush is now not only backflipping for pure style, but also wall jumping for pure style, and we stand.
And Bren
has given up.
Stopped moving, which almost guaranteed, and I don't blame Bren at this point. He's got Google open.
Bren is upset, absolutely. I need that to be established. As upset as the Pink Ranger looks, just huffing and puffing there, Bren is much more upset. Especially
with the idea of, like, I don't realize this is an obstacle. Like, Bren must think
hold the pause.
Everyone else has been finished.
Yeah.
has been done.
Bren is in the sunken place currently. I literally cannot wait for the racer interviews after this.
Bren just wall jumped. Bren just wall jumped twice in a row.
Oh, Bren. Oh, the sweat.
Bren could bring this back because Paintbrush is one hit away from death.
Oh my God, you're right. We could see our only game over.
Oh my God, Bren.
So far of the Power Ranger season.
Bren did it. Let's go, Bren. Oh my God.
Can we get some Bren Heart in the chat, please, for the love of God?
Everyone,
for the
we're
love
all
of
Bren fans now.
We are.
Look at these dash dances. Look at these dash dances.
He's losing his mind.
Hey, Ghost, thank you for the raid.
Thank you so much. 7 whole viewers. Welcome to Sneakbike, ladies and gentlemen, with our Mighty Morphin Power Rangers SNES game. And the resub. What up?
We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you here at Sneakbike.
What a sweetheart. What a sweetheart.
All right. Okay.
The race is incredibly close.
That was one of the most exciting things that has happened to me in sports in months.
This is esports.
This is the ultimate.
Forget Valorant. Forget
Valorant, Rocket League,
CS:GO.
Fortnite. No. It is Mighty. Oh! Paintbrush
my
just
God.
died.
And that's a game over. And
That's a game over.
I'll say, I don't believe she knows the password.
I think it autofills your last password.
Oh my God, it brings you to the beginning of stage 2. Say it ain't so. Pick Billy.
Oh. Thank you, Ace.
Thank you,
Well,
Ace. Goodness gracious. Whoop whoop, it is an Ace raid, to be absolutely certain.
Oh no.
Oh, Paintbrush.
I love the determination. Paintbrush is like, no, I'm doing this. Now that I figured out the wall jumps, we're not giving up anytime soon.
And Paintbrush is cruising as well. Paintbrush is holding that W key
In those
harder than I've seen anyone.
in those leather pants jeans that we never decided what they were.
Those beautiful, in my head canon, they're leather pants because I imagine Jason running around fighting putties and you just hear like.
In my head canon, they are they are red jeans that Jason's dad bought at Hot Topic. Those are just red skinny jeans, my guy.
We're
Those
going
are
to the mall. We're gonna go shopping, and I want you to pick up something nice. And then
Dad,
Jason brings back red jeans.
I have an MCR concert I need to go to, and I need red jeans. I need to get up on stage. I need to be pulled up on stage and be serenaded, and I need these red jeans.
I need the Way brothers to look deeply into my eyes.
Yes, I will wear them, Dad.
Goodness gracious. All right, Bren is cruising as well.
Bren is about to get a
say.
health pack. Yeah, beautiful. Good for Bren.
But no bomb also on the hand of Bren. So he is going to go through the zippy climby Ganondorf farmer fight without any bomb.
I mean, that's not a huge handicap, as I'm pretty sure Echo also didn't have a bomb for the boss fight.
Echo had a bomb and chose not to use it. And for that, we stand eternally.
To be fair, I don't think Echo has used a bomb. I don't
believe so.
Is aware of the bombs.
Echo looked at this game and said, "Baby game for babies." Oh, Echo did use the bomb.
Echo did use their bomb. Okay, never mind.
My head canon is better, Echo. I need you to understand.
Actually, yeah. As far as we are concerned, Echo, you used no bombs, and
Echo is harder than all of us.
Yeah.
Echo
used no bombs and did this as Billy and did this holding the controller in one hand. Like
Echo beat up my dad. Echo is insane.
Echo, yeah, you are just built different. Never forget.
Echo is built different. Echo is Diamond 2 in every ranked ladder you can imagine. At least.
Echo actually has never played anything in unranked. They just immediately get placed into Diamond rank. Right?
Yeah, they do their placements and are immediately in Diamond 2 every time.
All right, so Paintbrush is still ready to get revenge on these wall jumps. Bren could die in this boss fight.
I was just about to say. And I believe if he dies in the boss fight, he dies in real life. I believe that's a thing.
I don't know if anyone told them that, but we did set up that in the Discord.
Right, we did say that, and no one else died. You'll notice.
You do get it happens twice. Paintbrush is currently Paintbrush's ghost, and if you die again, your ghost dies, and that's it.
And then you're done. Then you're absolutely done.
Oh, Bren is one hit away from death.
And Bren dies.
But that's not game over.
Paintbrush.
Bren still has one life, so
Paintbrush, go.
Go, power Paintbrush.
I'm so God. The comeback. This would truly be the comeback of the century if Paintbrush did this.
Yes.
Paintbrush was in the lead, got to the wall jump section, fell behind,
got to the grab.
Their way to victory.
Couldn't figure out the grab. That was where Paintbrush got stuck.
Absolutely.
It wasn't even the wall jump. It was the how do I grab this pipe that I don't even know I can grab. This game, when I was sent this game, I only played the first level, to be fair. And I was skeptical about how this would be raced, especially only to level 2, not realizing how much of jank fest level 2 is.
Jay, I think that is the only true way to describe it, honestly, is as a complete and utter jank fest.
It's a beautiful Power Rangers jank fest.
I think we're gonna see a third place by Bren, but reminders here, Bren could just beef it.
Yeah, no,
There's always a chance.
This is so throwable, it's unbelievable.
I'd also like to point out that Bren seems to have forgotten that he has a gun. Like, he has a bow and arrow.
Yeah, Bren does have
But
a
he's
projectile.
just choosing not to use.
To be fair, when I played through as the Pink Ranger, and the projectile is not good. It does like half as much damage as just hitting the boss with your bow and arrow. Does more damage than using the bow and arrow as intended.
He has beefed before and he will beef again. Absolutely. There's always a chance that beefing could occur. We see Paintbrush getting to the dreaded screen. Backflipping route of victory. And here we go, getting the grabs, jumping up. Bren very close. I don't know quite how much health this enemy has, but Bren has been just walloping this enemy.
Missing these by fractions of a second.
Absolute frames. Absolutely.
Like, look, every one of these hits is so close. Oh, that's it. Is that it? No,
it is not it. No, I believe we're waiting for like a big burst of SNES energy coming out of it.
Right. Yes. Of course.
A bow is larger than an arrow. That does make sense. So why does the Pink Ranger not just throw the bow?
Because how do you pick it up? It's not a boomerang.
Oh, and that is it. That is a beautiful third place. Oh, the gymnastics as well. Well done to Bren.
Good job, Bren. GG's all around.
To all of our good friends today.
What a frustrating obstacle to overcome. Because the game itself is not hard.
No, the game is quite simple at its core. It's just a beat 'em up.
Being given the game and a controller and being told to beat it is a nightmare.
I would like to say also that I kind of respect this game because other beat 'em ups are just, they're side scrollers. You might have to like jump up or on one or two things, just chilling. But then this one has platforming. Like, it is an actual video game inside of an arcade scroller beat 'em up.
I am very reminded of the old Spider-Man games.
Yes.
The platforming in the old Spider-Man games that were also very janky, and you sort of just had to figure things out as they went. Don't worry, Bren. Everyone struggled with the wall jumping to some degree.
Bren, I need you to know that I set up, as we started, I set up that there's a section that everyone's going to get stuck at, and it will be the Great Equalizer. And point of order, that was the Great Equalizer. Paintbrush got there first, and then Bren got there, and then Echo got there, and then Kai. And we literally saw the exact opposite results.
The results of this race are a reverse of who was in the lead coming into this screen.
Yes.
But well done, Bren. We popped off the moment you wall jumped.
When you did your first wall jump, we were losing our minds in the commentator booth.
Yeah. And Paintbrush has figured it out, but Paintbrush game overed and had to come back.
And I will say that Bren and Echo's blood rivalry for fourth will continue into the next game, as neither of them did get fourth this race.
That's true.
Paintbrush is moving at lightning speeds, I have to say. She's pressing buttons.
She's pressing so many buttons. I will say, Paintbrush doing very well for a first-time racer. Like, absolutely. I really want Paintbrush to know not to be discouraged by this. This was rude.
This was rude.
This was a rude race to start with.
And considering not only is it their first race, but they were the only racer to unfortunately suffer a game over. Without that game over, we have no idea where Paintbrush could have landed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still trying to getting the timing down. This timing does seem really annoying if I'm keeping it at just a clean $1.99 with everybody.
Well, because there's no your jumps are so small, and there's no clear indication of like where you are supposed to jump. Like, it seems I am terrible at 2D platformers.
Yes. Actual. Yes.
The only one I am good at is Celeste. And thank you, Pork. Thank you, Porky, for the reset. And especially old games. I do not handle bad mechanics well.
That is absolutely true.
I can take a death that is my fault 100 times in a row. I can take 2 deaths that are the game's fault before I am
Oh, speaking
beyond
of,
belief.
paintbrush. Also, we have Bren in the chat. I just want to know from Bren, there was a long pause where you just seemed upset on the internet. Can I just understand a little bit what happened there? Oh, and we see paintbrush. Oh, no, with the backflips, no! He's sitting there seething. Oh, insane scenes.
I'm like rooting. I've never wanted someone to succeed more than I want Paintbrush to succeed right now.
I've been saying since the beginning I am a paintbrush fan.
Yes. We're huge okay. Paintbrush about to get health. Oh no, not here. It's coming up.
It is the second barrel. Obviously, we all know that.
It's the first of the two barrels.
Yes. Yes. It is the second of third, the first of two. Absolutely.
The second of third. What did you just say?
The second of three and the first of two.
I love that you have to pick up the health by swinging your sword.
Yeah, you have to attack a health pack. And so here we go with the bomb, 2 lives. Let's go, paintbrush. Can we get some claps, some hype, some energy, some yas in the chat?
Give us all of your positive emotes in the chat.
As many emotes as you can possibly. I want a wall of pog champs and whatnots.
Pog champs and claps and hypes and snakebike hypes. And if I don't know if paintbrush has emotes, but if you got paintbrush emotes, now is the time to use them.
Now is the absolute time to use them, as we see just slaughtering Rake Gannon.
Rake Gannon is so funny.
When does Rake Gannon get into Smash Bros? Is what I want to know.
Actually, the next Smash DLC is all of the Power Rangers and Rake Gannon.
Oh, and the bomb is being used. Here we go. Just
Perfect.
Doing a little dance.
Dance, make a little of. Get down tonight.
Can I get someone who is a better editor than me to just edit that screen of Rake Gannon getting hit by the bomb to any like mid-thousands Eurobeat song? We
put this out to you, the viewers of Sneakbike. Tweet at us. Tweet at us when you do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll retweet it. I will certainly retweet it.
You will get retweets to my dozens of followers.
Dozens and dozens. Cannon's elusive 4-stage is farmer. We do know that. Absolutely.
You beat him by getting him to step on the rake?
Oh my god, Paintbrush actually...
Paintbrush just cleared that. Let's go, Paintbrush.
Let's go. Let's get some claps. That was actually the fastest Rake Gannon fight we ever saw. That was insane.
If Paintbrush knew about wall jumping, Paintbrush would have finished before either of the Billies became Power Rangers.
Absolutely. If they had the entire instructions laid out, they would have Paintbrush would have been in first. Absolutely.
GG's to all of our runners. We love any run that involves everyone finishing.
Absolutely.
That
no DNFs here.
Finishing the objective is a huge W. That is
absolutely
huge.
No mercy kills today. That was, however, just our first game. We're going to go on a brief intermission just to give the gamers a little bit of time to relax, a little bit of calm down between games, give the commentators some time to rest our beautiful,
and let them prep
voices
for game number 2.
Game number 2, which you will get right after this brief intermission.
Welcome back.
Welcome, ladies and germs and everything in between. We are back with Sneakbike. We're back with our second race.
Yeah, That was so fun. I am so pumped to tell you all that we are playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, baby.
Legitimately one of my favorite video games of all time. I swear to God, I'm not joking. Whoever put it into chat, absolutely.
I believe it was Ruben who predicted Ninja Turtles. Cake and I have a history with this game. Cake and I, when a friend of ours turned 18, we went on a road trip to Montreal and got drunk because he was able to drink there. And
God
we
bless
found
Canada, greatest country known to man.
Yeah, oh Canada, we love you. And we went to a barcade in Montreal, and Cake and I played this game very drunk for at least 2 hours together. And
it is so good.
Did we beat it?
I can't imagine we did. We got pretty far. I cannot imagine we beat it. I will return
the game was
very
free.
quickly.
We definitely would not have beaten it if it cost us real money. But we definitely did come pretty close. Cake is just dropping in to tell the racers that they can get started. He's giving them their countdowns. They're just prepping up. So the goal here is to get to level 4 on hard mode, which we were not playing on hard mode in Montreal.
Absolutely not.
So this is going to be a real tough one.
I will say, it'll be interesting to see who everyone chooses. Michelangelo is actually the Billy of this game.
Donatello, Leo, and Donatello. Whoa!
Yeah, baby! 3 Donatellos. You love to see it. You love to see it. Listen, the best turtle.
I am happy for a Leo. I'm a big Leo stan, so this is a good spread for me.
Oh my God, I've literally never been happier as a human being in my entire life. Donatello is my favorite Ninja Turtle. I don't know if anyone here has ever read the Ninja Turtles comics that exist, but in one of them, okay, can I tell you the greatest piece of Ninja Turtle lore known to man?
Absolutely.
So
okay.
in the comic series.
Imagine if I said no.
Yeah, no.
No,
In the comic book, there is a storyline where they're trying to like infiltrate like not Splinter, what's his name? Oh my God, what's the bad guy in Ninja Turtles name?
Splinter.
No, Splinter's the rat. That's the homie.
Shredder.
Shredder. They're trying to infiltrate Shredder's dojo and all the Foot Clan ninjas. Thank you, chat. So God bless you all.
Thank you, everyone in chat who made us feel very dumb just now.
And shoutouts to Ghost for saying Krang. God bless. Anyway, so they're trying to get into Shredder HQ. They're trying to get in the Foot Ninjas HQ, right? Because they're trying to save the girl ninja that like hangs out with the Ninja Turtles sometimes.
Yeah.
And so Raph, Leo, and Michelangelo are like trying to figure. They're trying to figure this out. They're like trying to like stealth their way and make a plan or whatever. And Donnie is like, no, we need to save her. She's gonna die. So he jumps in. He crashes through the floor and he breaks his leg doing it. And while he's like there, it's like a Steven Seagal movie. He's like fighting with one leg, this turtle with his stick. And eventually, he realizes there's too many while he's trying to save this little ninja. So he picks up an Uzi and clears the room.
What?
This happens.
Wait, what?
There's an Uzi on the ground from the other Foot Clan ninjas. And he picks it up, clears the room, and is like, the job is done.
All right. Bren has reached the first boss, the boss of the first screen, which is
Baxter.
The fly with an Uzi.
That's where Donnie gets the Uzi, is from Baxter. Fun fact.
I will say that again, we were sent these games last night, and so I was playing a little bit of it. Yeah. I got messed up by this game so bad.
Wait, really?
I clicked on hard and was like, oh no, this is not for me. I am not big on these old school beat 'em ups. These were never my jam. I love them and I love playing them, but I am not good at them. These are ideal for me at an arcade where I can grab a drink and sit and be like, oh my God, remember games like this? And that is the fun for me. It is not being good at these games.
Not only am I a side-scrolling beat-em-up fan as an individual, also there was a Turtles in Time remake that came out. I believe it was on the PS3. It came out in like 2012 or something like that. And I played. Oh my God, I have never gotten more out of $20 in my life. So I swear to God,
is at the boss as well.
Yes,
and so is Kai. So everyone except for Echo.
Very even race. Echo a little bit behind with our favorite turtle.
This is going to be the same sort of setup as Power Rangers, where the first level is not really going to matter.
No.
The first level, which Bren has now completed, is not going to set the tone for the race because the difficulty spike is huge immediately after the first level. It gets harder immediately. Now finish the tutorial.
Also, my favorite part about playing this game is not only is the music, it is just chiptunes versions of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme, which is one of the best themes ever.
Ninja Turtles.
But also, we got our first continue from Echo as well. Will they stick with Donnie? And they go to Leo. We are still purple and blue.
Loving a Leo.
It has the same like sound clips as Street Fighter 2, where it's like Alley Cat Blues, go, and it's oh god, it sends me back.
It sounds just as bad as it would if you were in a barcade. Okay, so everyone
3 a.m.
Everyone has finished level 1 except for Echo. With a game over, which is rough.
It is rough, but we did see a turtle swap, which we always love to see a turtle swap in games like this.
We love seeing a turtle swap. You know what I always say. Love a good turtle swap.
I have been saying that. In my whole life, I've said, you know what would make games, like Breath of the Wild, Dark Souls, all these games that people talk about all the time. There's no turtle swapping in them, I have to say.
You never see turtle swaps anymore.
Not enough, certainly. Can we get an exclamation point turtle swap for the love of God from our lovely mods here? It's all part of Echo's plan. Echo is, I remind everyone in chat, if maybe you're just joining us after the first game, you're just joining us here for the second game, Echo and Bren are competing for 4th place, and Bren is losing that competition right now.
Real bad. Real bad. One might even say he's winning the prize, the race for first. But like Kik and I were saying, this first level that Echo is on, and even the second level that everyone else is on, does not really matter. These games are designed for you to beat the first 2 levels pretty easily, and then it gets hard so that you start spending money on it, right? These games are designed for you to have to continue because that was the only way they made money.
And of course, we do have to point out that our goal here today for Turtles in Time is beating Scene 4 on hard mode. So most of us are on Scene 2. Echo is on Scene 1. I believe in the terms of in the proud tradition of beat 'em up history, there will be a boss fight in each level.
Yes, each screen will most definitely end with a boss fight.
I will say I don't remember. Baxter is lives in my head rent free.
Yes.
Just I am gonna make a Baxter fan cam after this. That is just in there, right?
Well, that goes along with what I'm saying.
Robot, and that's all I remember.
That goes along with what I was talking about. The first level is the one you're gonna beat easily because that's the one that they want you to beat it and be like, oh, I'm good at this game, and then lose all your money on the second level.
Yeah. My favorite part about this is that I love this exact era of like mid 90s side scroller beat 'em up because they found out exactly kind of how they want the games to run, and they're kind of adding features. We have a second computer and a second. This was the first time we're seeing someone stick Leo till the day they drop, and we're seeing a second boss fight in Brennomania.
Brent is already the boss fight.
Fighting Robo Turtle, Metalhead, I believe.
I had an action figure of Robo Turtle.
Wait, really?
Yep.
You know what's funny?
Metal. It hurt. It was one of those things that, like, if my sister threw it at me, that wrecks my day.
And you gotta know, when back in the day with action figures and toys, they needed to be designed to throw at children's heads. Like, Hot Wheels used to be made of metal. Those things were like bullets.
Oh, yeah. I had a Hot Wheels that I called Silver Bullet because it was sharp.
Those things hurt. I used to play with my little cousins, and they would legitimately like throw them around, and imagine like they would baseball whip them at my dome.
Yes.
It's a damn shame. Multiple concussions later, here I am.
Kids these days don't know what it's like to get hit in the head with a metal Hot Wheels car.
Only real 90s kids remember.
And that is a defeated Robo Turtle from Bren, who is
Cowabunga,
crushing this. Yeah, hit that cowabunga. Can we get cowabungas in chat?
Are there any cowabunga emotes? That is literally just the alien from Aliens, I was
gonna say, there's no way that is a turtle. What am I looking at?
That is the xenomorph from Alien, absolutely. We see Kai also getting through
love this stage,
the boss fight here.
Stage.
Oh my god.
All right, Echo has gotten to Baxter.
Big Battletoads vibes here. on our
I do
skateboard
like
adventure.
that on this screen the enemies are fully optional.
Absolutely. This is a game. This is a game of avoidance beyond all else.
Sewer surfing.
We have Kai and Bren neck and neck. We'll see if the surfing is the great
Now is this?
equalizer
It
between
says
these two.
bonus stage. Is this scene 3 still though? Like, are they one away?
I believe it is. I believe it is.
Echo is just giving everyone else a chance.
Yeah, Echo, as we saw in the last game, Echo is purposely handicapping themselves so that they can not only win the prize of our number 4 best friend and beating Bren in that stage, but also setting up the greatest comeback they possibly can.
Absolutely. Echo is turning into Super Echo. Echo's hair will turn yellow, and they will have a theme song that will carry them all the way straight to the end of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time.
Echo, above all else, is a showman. Absolutely.
Yes. And that's it. That is a dead Baxter.
Let's go. And that's everyone getting to stage 2. We have Kai and Bren in stage 3. Bren is fighting the Golden Xenomorph and beat the Golden Xenomorph. All right, good jobs. Let's go. Let's go.
That is very impressive.
0 points scored, though, so he will have to redo it.
Now, Cake, let me ask you a question.
Absolutely. Go.
First level ends.
Yes.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
Big Apple. Yes.
That's the cut screen. So that means the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles defeat Baxter at 3 o'clock in the morning in New York City.
Yes.
You are Donatello. Do you go to bed?
No, absolutely not.
Do you like immediately go to sleep? It's 3 a.m.
No.
Like,
You got to remember that the theme song tells us, right? Leo
Okay.
is the leader, Michelangelo is the party dude, and Donatello does machines, right? We know
Yes.
this.
Okay.
So Donatello no longer needs the sleep that mere mortals need. Donatello has ascended via
that
his
what that
doing
means?
of machines. Yes.
Is that what that means? Okay.
He has done machines for so much of his life that he no longer needs sleep. He just kind of goes in like a stasis chamber for a couple
Bren
hours.
has finished scene 3.
And in impressive form also, just kind of getting in the corner and just pressing the attack button.
Paintbrush is on the boss fight of scene 2. But scene 4 is really going to be the challenge.
We have had another game over, I will say, from Paintbrush, unfortunately.
I mean, that's going to
Paintbrush
happen.
did suffer the second game over. We're seeing our game over, our first game over, I believe, from Kai, who will switch to Leo. Everyone's
Ooh.
a doubter. Everyone is a doubter of the machine known as Donatello.
The thing about Donatello is Donatello has the range. Donatello has the stick, the staff.
He does machines, Copper.
But the staff has range, but not the damage. Bren game overs at the perfect time. Do you think
Let's go,
that was
Bren.
strategic?
Absolutely.
Do you think Bren game overed at the beginning of the screen on purpose?
Bren getting the reset. Bren looks at this and goes, you know, I'm already in the lead. I know I beat the Golden Xenomorph. I know that I'm ready to go. I'm sticking with my boy Donatello. I'm resetting my lives and I'm going for that gold.
Yeah, if I'm going to game over, I'm going to game over off the top.
Right. And again, it's just the reset. This is speedrunner strats, actually. Little did you guys know.
Oh,
We're seeing another game over from Echo. Will we see a switch? Our first
Ooh.
Michelangelo Raphael, perhaps. Oh, and we do. We see Echo is a party dude.
Party dude.
And now we will see Echo's triumphant comeback. Obviously, the weights are off. The training weights are gone.
We got the nunchucks, baby.
The nunchucku.
This is the thing about if this was my race, I
Right.
would have really struggled. I
Absolutely.
am not the beat 'em up. Okay, you didn't need to agree that wholeheartedly.
I
am
will, though.
not. I am not a beat 'em up guy.
Right.
So this would be tough for me. I feel Echo having to do 2 beat 'em ups in a row.
Well,
But-
to be fair, though, Echo is always talking about how we do too many platformers here at Sneakbike, and we have given them 2 non-platformers.
Well, Power Rangers, we spent a big part of the game in the platforming section.
Right, of course.
Power
You are
Rangers.
correct, yeah.
But I do like very, very classic beat 'em ups here. Like, I wouldn't be mad to see them, but the moment TMNT Turtles in Time hits my monitor, I'm going, oh, I lost.
I have lost yet. Today is not my day.
Yeah, I am gonna play this game and have a good time with my friends, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I am not expecting to come home with a W here.
And we see Kai is getting through scene 3, catching up to our leader here, Brennomania.
Cowabunga.
As Echo and Paint just really, really struggling here in our second level.
Bren is cruising. Bren is cruising through scene 4, I will say.
And of course, now would be a good time to remind everybody, if you're enjoying what's going on right now, if you're really having a good time in chat, if you're enjoying listening to our good voices, you can always make sure you follow and subscribe to the Sneakbike channel here on Twitch, also on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram, all those kinds of great places. You'll see the exclamation point Discord. You can join the Discord. If you want to race, that's absolutely great. We love having new racers here. We love having new people in the community, but moreover, it is just a community. So we want to see people in there. We want to have everyone having a good time.
It really is
having some good chats.
It really is a fantastic community. I'm not as active in the Discord as I would like to be, but I have, like, Cake and I, we both stream, and we have had several people from the Sneakbike community pop in and hang out with us.
You're so muddy.
Whoop. My dog's coming home from a walk. No worries.
Oh, Copper Dog.
Thank you, my boy. You really are my boy.
That's my boy.
Anyway, if you're having fun watching this game, let me tell you that being in the Sneakbike community is 100 times as good as just watching.
Oh, and we see another game over from Paintbrush, and is going to stick with Leo. We almost saw a switch, and it looks like Bren.
Bren just finished.
I think Bren just finished. That might be the fastest Sneakbike we've ever seen.
Bren redeeming himself.
Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot.
We still got the elevator.
We got the elevator. This is a famous level in video gaming history. And he is at 0 lives.
That's
might
true. A game over here would be detrimental.
Absolutely, because Kai is right behind him.
And we are on hard mode. Like, don't forget, Power Rangers, we were just playing Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we're rocking hard mode. We are heroes in a half shell.
Turtle power.
Absolutely.
We are charging our turtle power because we just want to we want to do machines. We want to party. We want to lead the team. We want to whatever Raphael does. That's all we're here to do, you know?
Oh, that's a game over.
That's a game over. Sticking with Donnie, though, you got to respect it.
Oh, baby. Okay, Bren.
It's an even, and we see our boss fight here. And Kai,
however, Kai also
half
has
health, 0 lives. Absolutely. We might see another game over here. We might see
the game over does spawn you in the elevator, though.
Ooh, so interesting. So if Kai can survive this fight, we might see a real big comeback. Unfortunately, it looks like
this is looking rough.
They're getting banged up.
You really need to just get.
Oh, and there it is. We see a death. Are we going to see a hashtag turtle swap? Tweet about this show with the hashtag turtle swap. Ooh.
And
we're going back to Donnie. Let's go.
Baby.
Oh, you love to see it. Let's kick Shell.
Hey, I thought we weren't allowed to swear on this.
We're not Shell. If it's fun fact about cussing on television and radio, there are rules for it. And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original cartoon almost did get taken off of Fox Kids because of all the Shell puns.
Shell to hell. Shell.
They were using it to get away from the censors, and the censors were like, "We're thinking about making an example out of them." They thank God end up not doing that. But
give them Shell. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
Echo here at the second boss fight, fighting on Metalhead. It looks like it's still struggling a little bit, though. Unfortunately, we might see another.
This
game
elevator
over.
scene is rough.
It is, but it is also easily one of my favorite things, possibly in any video game.
Echo with a game over against Robo Turtle again.
And you also see that Brent, there is a heal up pizza in the corner that Brent has not yet taken strategically.
That is smart. That is smart. Oh, picked it up by accident. I'm pretty sure.
We have our first Raph.
Ooh,
Echo, I believe,
maybe.
has played every turtle then.
Echo has played as every turtle.
Went Donnie, Leo, Mike, Raph. Learning the controls here a little bit. April O'Neil telling him to fight on.
Raph is a tough pick because the two Psy, fast and strong, do not have great range. So you're going to take a lot of damage.
On turtle soup. Coming from Brenomania's screen.
You have this locked and loaded, don't you?
I do. I love this game so much. You have no idea.
I forgot about this Shredder fight.
This is a straight rip from Battletoads. Or Battletoads ripped from Turtles in Time. It could be.
I mean, one of those scenarios is very likely, and one of them is less likely.
Let me entertain the crowd for a second.
Entertain the crowd. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I just want to remind you, drop a follow if you haven't already. It's free. Leave that bell on if you want to. If not, don't worry about it. Hey, I understand getting those notifications can be annoying when you are following hundreds of Twitch accounts. But Sneakbike here is a fantastic community. This is, honestly, I have worked for and done a lot of Twitch and comedy shows, and this is probably the most organized thing I've ever been a part of. And these people work so hard just to give you these weird, obscure races. And this is a fantastic community, and you will do yourself a favor by dropping a follow. And Paintbrush Beats Scene 2. Moving on.
And look at that. Almost dead. Literally 0 pegs of health coming out of that boss fight, I'll point out.
Beauty.
Great plug. I come to you with the knowledge that TMNT 4, Turtles in Time, for the Super Nintendo, was released in March of 1991.
Okay.
Battletoads was released in June of 1991.
Oh my god. Battletoads stole all of this from TMNT. Now, Brent has restarted the Shredder fight.
Strategic once again, getting back to full life for the final Shredder boss fight. And we see Paintbrush taking their first swing at sewer surfing. Echo just really given, honestly, I feel like Echo says, you know what? I know I want to get 4th place. I know what I'm trying to do today. So let me show you what all the turtles can do. Let me give you a game demonstration of TMNT for Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo.
My favorite part about TMNT Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo is walking into these sewer grates, and the turtles will go into the sewer grate where they live and say, this cave is creepy. Excuse me, turtles, that is not a cave. That is the sewer. You live there. You should know this.
To be fair, I don't think it's ever been publicly stated that they enjoy living in the sewer. They just kind of do.
Saying the creepy part is the mistake. I'm saying calling it a cave is a flaw.
And we are seeing our second RAF pick. Much like everyone, they give up on their souls, their hearts. They give up on the Donatello to get with the RAF.
I will say, Bren is the only person who has not switched. No, Bren and Paintbrush have never switched turtles.
And you'll notice,
Bren, commanding lead.
With a commanding lead with the best turtle. I must say, I'll just say it. I'll just say it. Donatello is here showcasing for the world why he is the best turtle, waiting to pick up a Blicky and just ruin some Foot Ninja's days.
Echo actively using the sewer, the manhole, to avoid the attacks.
I'm telling you,
Robo Turtle.
Echo is a showman at the end of the day. Echo is here to say, listen, I want to show you everything you can do in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo.
Yes.
I see that the any percent speedrun record is 19 minutes and 24 seconds by someone who's not named Echo. I think that's a pseudonym.
Echo's Smurf account.
That is Echo's Smurf account on speedruns.com. Fun fact. And oh my God, here it is. Echo does get past stage 2, is gonna go to sewer surfing. Meanwhile, Paintbrush getting to the 3rd boss. Kai getting steadily through the elevator scene, doing a little bit better this time around. Bren suffering another game over. We'll see if he sticks with Donatello.
It is tough. The Shredder fight is tough.
Absolutely, it is very, very hard. Kai is having the comeback of the century.
Kai is also now at the Shredder fight.
This could be the Shredder fight could be the great equalizer of this game.
It really could. Kai is one fight away from becoming a double #1 best friend.
Oh my God, the double sneak.
Double sneak.
We have not seen the double sneak in all my days.
In millennia.
In thousands of years.
The scrolls have foretold of Kai with the double sneak.
The prophecies of the double sneak may come true today in the year of our Lord 2021.
With,
goodness gracious.
Might I say, a strategy of switching turtles.
And we do see scene 3 complete from Paintbrush.
We love
getting to scene 4. Echo cruising on through with Raphael. Little low
Paintbrush
on life, but that's okay.
has defeated Stephen King on a jet ski in the sewers. We all are familiar with famous horror author Stephen King, who makes a surprise appearance in
In the
TMNT Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo.
Crazy that they afforded the licensing in 1991. That was a good year. for
Actually,
Stephen King.
surprisingly, Stephen King does not require any licensing because he is not one of his own characters.
Right.
You can
put
actually
Stephen King whatever you
You
want.
can actually just drop Stephen King in any fiction you are creating, and it's okay.
and it's chill. You can't be sued. Good to know. Hey, everyone, take that as gospel. You heard it here first on Sneakbike. Put Stephen King in your works of fiction.
Twitch.tv/Sneakbike.
Twitch.tv/Stephen King. And
Listen, if I would pay any amount of money to watch Stephen King play Stardew Valley. Can we?
I want Stephen King to just sit there and read Stephen King books to me. That's what I want his Twitch channel to be.
Yes, that would be great. Can we acknowledge that celebrities play Animal Crossing, and I want to see their islands.
Right, absolutely.
I want to see Stephen King's island. I want to see each of. Can someone in the chat? Can one of you lovely sneak bikers
Good.
create islands based off of each of the turtles? What island? What would each turtle's island look like?
Ooh, what would each Turtles Island look like? I mean, Donatello's is easy.
Yeah.
Donatello's is just as many machines as we can possibly get. Michelangelo is easy. It's just disgusting. It is an absolute disaster.
And then you get into the weird middle grounds. What are the other turtles like?
Raph's is as much darkness as can be because he's all brooding and edgy.
Yeah.
And Leo's is bare. Like he's terramorphed it to be one giant flat surface, and in the middle is just the spot where he meditates.
Bren has game over on the Shredder fight once again.
And we'll say Kai is swiftly kind of, it seems like neither of them has really gotten what you're supposed to do here.
So,
if I remember correctly, you are supposed to throw ninjas at Shredder.
Oh, of course.
Right. That is, as I recall, that is how you beat this boss fight.
It is tough to do the throw.
Cruising through, though, I will say.
It is tough to do the throw on purpose.
Absolutely. When you don't know how to do it, it is very, very hard.
Although I'm pretty sure Bren has done it.
Bren has done it.
How to do it.
Right. We're seeing, and I don't want to make this a coin turn. We are seeing the paintbrush effect of figuring it out first, but not quite grasping it the firmest. As we saw in the last game with
where Paintbrush figured out the wall jump before Bren did.
Right, but couldn't quite grasp the execution exactly. And we're seeing Kai with our first Michelangelo pick for them.
Oh, baby.
Kicking some shell with Michelangelo.
So
really
now
going with a different strategy from Bren.
I believe, unless I'm mistaken, Kai and Echo have now used every turtle.
I believe that is correct.
Whereas Bren and Paintbrush have not switched once.
And it's funny, it is the tale of two strategies, right? We have Bren's strategy, Bren and Paintbrush have the same strategy and are going at about, roughly the same pace as Kai and Echo, who are using those same strategies.
Paintbrush is at the first boss fight of Scene 4. I do feel bad for Paintbrush as they are about to think they're almost done.
Paintbrush is sitting there going, oh yeah, we're almost, there's the boss fight.
Paintbrush is like, oh yeah.
Oh, and we see Echo back on the true turtle. Donnie, tell her.
Donnie.
Donnie. And we are seeing another game over from Bren, unfortunately. It'll be interesting. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, what? Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Wait, what did Bren do?
Brennomania had a final death. Welcome
Wait, what does final death mean?
to Big Apple 3 a.m.
Oh no. What happened? Why? How?
I'm unclear, to be honest with you. I did not know that happened. He ran out of continues. I did not know that was goodness gracious.
He ran out of quarters. Oh no.
He came back. Oh my God, Bren is furious. Bren is seething.
Oh no.
Oh my God, which means Kai might also run out of quarters soon if they can't figure this boss fight out.
Okay.
Which means Echo might just actually pull off the comeback of the century.
Except for the fact that Echo has used several continues getting there.
No more though. You'll notice. Also, we forgot to mention Paintbrush did get to the elevator. Paintbrush cruising through this game. So
That's
far.
true.
I
feel like Paintbrush picked Leo, stuck with Leo, and is now mastered Leo.
Mastered. That's what I was just thinking. Yes. We are
Melatonin letting us know that if we need to mercy anybody, we have level select codes in the bank.
You know what? I want to say I think I know these racers pretty well. We've lived and bled together, me and these racers.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of them are taking it, except for maybe Bren if he game's over again.
I mean, this is the person we're talking about.
Bren, if Bren game overs, we may see a Pink Ranger standstill, as I will begin to call it, that we saw last game.
Does Bren deserve mercy?
You know, I've been saying that a lot, and I want to say no, personally.
Here's the thing. If I am Kai,
Right.
and I see that Bren was mercied and still came in first,
Right.
I'm mad.
I'm mad, yeah, of course,
Right?
absolutely.
If maybe it comes down to like third or fourth, then maybe.
Right.
But I don't think we give mercy to anyone until we have a finish.
We need a first place, absolutely.
We need
And
someone to finish of their own merit.
Speaking of first place,
has already figured out the shredder throw.
Cruised through stage 4. Echo suffering a final, very upsetting, I will point out. And yeah, I mean, Paintbrush is just throwing dudes at Shredder. Paintbrush might just pull off the comeback of the absolute century. Never.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh. Oh no.
Paintbrush, when you're watching this
Paintbrush.
later, I want you to know I'm very sorry.
Paintbrush, we love you. Echo, we love you.
Oh
Kai,
my God.
it is you. You are the only one who has not restarted this game.
Kai is running, whipping at every straw they can to get the double sneak.
Just a warning to everyone in the chat. This will take another 6 hours.
Stage 4 actually canonically just goes into another video game. After this boss fight, the Shredder boss fight, you actually just go and play the first 4 levels of Super Mario World. It's crazy. Oh my God. Oh man, I feel so bad for Paintbrush. Paintbrush had such a good stage 4.
I mean, at this point, Paintbrush is not behind, right? Like, Kai is ahead, but if we're looking at it, Kai needs to figure out this Shredder fight, which they have not yet.
No, not
right?
yet.
So at this point, everyone is going to continue, which means Kai is in last place.
Well, unless
Kai can figure out the throw.
Absolutely.
Kai is in last place.
That is an interesting way to look at it, and we see Bren is once again cruising for the first 2 levels.
Yeah.
As everyone is again pretty much an even playing field. We will call it. I don't know. What would you call it? Maybe some kind of an equal situation. I don't know what you call that.
I would say that unless Mel has informed us that Kai has a continue left.
Has one continue left. Okay.
Yeah, has one continue left. So Kai could pull this off, but has yet to throw a ninja. Has yet to figure out the Shredder throw. Sorry, that was not Mel. That was my boy. Someone said
M's are hard.
M's are hard. It's hard. I'm looking at this through the Discord chat, which is not at maximum quality right now. Unless Kai can figure this out.
Right.
Which again is hard to do. This is the challenge of this game. These are not long runs, but they are hard to understand and figure out the very finicky mechanics of. Which at this point, as if I'm Kai, I am looking at this as I need to fight all the ninjas so that Shredder comes and fights me, and then I can hit Shredder 3 times, right?
Yeah.
But that is not the case. The ninjas are ammunition.
Yeah, people are, I think the problem is that, like you said, when we're talking about how like beat 'em ups aren't necessarily your style of game, beat 'em ups operate much kind of like point and click adventure games. They operate on a very different set of logic than like the average video game. Like again, like you say, like if this was a Zelda game, absolutely that would be the solution. The solution would be you need to beat up a bunch of like Koroks or whatever, and then the giant one-eyed spider dude is gonna come out, and then you got to shoot it with whatever thing that you got in the dungeon, then you move on with your day. 3 times you move on with your day. Yeah. Whereas in beat 'em ups, it's actually a very common thing in beat 'em ups, as we've talked about just now with Turtles in Time and Battletoads having a very similar boss fight, in that there are certain combo mechanics in the early to mid 90s beat 'em up games that lend themselves to their boss fights.
Yes.
So the levels leading up to it are there to basically say, hey, this is how you do this. And we are seeing, like you say, Kai is in 4th place.
Yeah.
Sad to see. You hate to see it.
Oh, options. Quick options check.
Ooh, an options check? Maybe we'll see.
An accidental options.
Oh, no. Go into the versus mode. If you win versus mode, that's actually the secret. That's the secret good way to do it.
I would love to let all of these runners know that everyone has restarted.
Right. Again, this is another one of those situations where I'm very, very excited for the post game interview to talk to the racers, see how what their mindsets were at each individual game over.
Yes.
Because it never feels good to game over in a Sneakbike race.
No, of course not, especially when you don't know that it's not just you, right? Like, if I am Kai right now, if I'm in the mindset of Kai or any of these players, I am under the impression that everyone else is finished and it's just me.
Yeah.
Right? I am looking at this knowing that I could not beat it. Everyone else must have beaten it.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's
or
so
at least
get your own head about it.
It might just be me and one other person or whatnot. But like if I'm in this race, I am not in a great headspace right now.
No, absolutely not.
But
it
is even.
It is.
There is a wall, and that wall is the Shredder fight.
Right. And it's interesting to note too that Echo is currently in 2nd.
Yes.
After being in I think it's safe to say, in a pretty commanding last place.
Well, that's what I was saying. Kai sitting in the Shredder fight for so long.
Right.
Right. Just fighting ninjas, making no progress, was in last, despite being furthest in the game. Because unless, it is the mindset of figuring out the ninja throw, which, as far as I can tell, only Paintbrush figured out was what to do. But Paintbrush had used more continues than anyone else by the time she got to the Shredder fight.
It'll be interesting to see when Paintbrush does get back to the 4th stage, how fast they're able to get through the 4th stage. Because Paintbrush, I think, much like in our last Power Rangers game, Paintbrush does have that clutch factor. Paintbrush has the jets. I think more than any of our other racers here. Paintbrush is keeping calm, keeping collected, ready to get to that point. And then when they get to that point of the last stage, something clicks in Paintbrush.
Yeah.
Brendan's moving pretty quickly as well, though.
Moving through the bonus stage, ready to fight Stephen King.
Absolutely. And at this point, I'd like to point out that we are sponsored by the movie Christine from 1984. Stephen King classic. Sneakbike is a hashtag ad sponsored by that movie. Great movie if you haven't seen it.
We love a green mile. A turtle green mile.
There is no greener mile than the subway surfing level of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4.
Hey, Cujo's to these runners, am I right?
That's actually the fun. Well, commentary's done for today, folks. You're just gonna watch the rest of the gameplay. It actually does not get funnier than that. That's insane. It's actually crazy. We cannot make better jokes than that. Cujo's to the runners is done. Oh, something game over Pet Cemetery. Anyway, we're seeing everyone kind of getting closer to it. Thank you. Getting closer to an equal footing playing field. Even though Bren is in the lead at the Golden Xenomorphs, getting ready to fight Stardew Stephen King, we are seeing everyone is in stage 2. Everyone's cruising through it pretty concretely. It'll be interesting to see, I think, when everyone gets back to stage 4.
Well, this is what we're talking about. Right now, the race is not getting to the end of the game. right? There are two parts to this race. One of them is getting to the wall, which is the shredder fight, and the second part, the main part of this race, is getting over the shredder fight wall. Right. So at this point, no matter where they are in the stages, I consider everyone tied. I consider everyone in the same point because they are all on side one of the wall.
Interesting. Right.
Getting over that wall is the difficulty point. Obviously, Bren has an advantage as they are further in the game and have used fewer continues, but that means nothing unless you can get over the wall.
The Shredder Fight Wall is my favorite Pink Floyd album. Thank you for asking. As we see, Bren does beat Stephen King and is ready for stage 4.
Another game over at the wall.
Oh. All we are shells on the wall.
Ooh.
As we see, thank you. As we see, honestly, this is as even as Stevens can possibly be, with the exception, of course, of Brenomania getting to the 4th stage.
Yes.
An interesting point has been made here by our lovely friend Melatonin. Should we try and give any amount of clips or not any amount of tips for the 4th boss fight? What does chat think about this?
Yes, honestly,
to give our runners some kind of hope.
Like, I mean, I'm at a point where I do want to say, hey, throw the guys, but at the same time, Paintbrush, as far as I can tell, is the only one who has figured that out, and I don't necessarily want to take that advantage away from her.
Right.
Like, if I at this, I feel the same way Porky feels, where if I'm a runner, I am desperate for some help.
Right.
But also, if I am, as someone who can see everyone, Paintbrush has possibly figured that out, and therefore should be said that it is figure-outable.
I respect the blood violence in the chat for competition. Like, all they want is to see blood and destruction and competition in its purest form, and I respect that.
I will say, if we see another game over, if we see another hard game over,
right, a restart,
then yes, I am willing to say, hey, you're supposed to throw the guys.
Right.
Because I would like to say Paintbrush is throwing guys in this fight.
Is figuring it out. Fight. Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see. Also, I want to point out, if anyone's curious, Christine actually came out in 1983, and I didn't look it up before I made that joke, but I'm very proud of myself for only being 1 year off.
I thought you said 93, though.
I said 1984.
I thought you said 94.
No, probably not. That doesn't sound like me.
I will say, what I would be willing to do at this point is to let the racers know. Like, again, I'm not in charge. It's to let the racers know, hey, don't worry, everyone had to restart.
Right.
I think that would be a huge morale boost to me if I'm in this race.
I have checked the VODs, and I did say 1984, so
okay.
Take that.
I'm glad. I'm really glad that mattered that much to you.
I really did. You have no idea how proud of myself after I looked up the movie that I was 1 year off. You have no idea how proud that made me.
I mean, you were still wrong, but anyway.
Anyway, moving back onto the race, we see on the second boss fight, really close to beating it, is at 0 lives, we will say. The cave is creepy over on Paintbrush's screen, as Echo is just pushing to get to that sweet, sweet metalhead boss.
Paintbrush can... There it is.
Look at that sassy toe tap from Leonardo as well.
I love that. Like, just waiting. Like, come on, I don't have all day. Can you please just die?
Yeah, we are trying to... I am trying to throw dudes at another dude, okay?
Yeah. Yes, Mel, good point. Quinn, excellent choices.
Absolutely.
Excellent game choices. This is fantastic. I'm having a great time.
I don't know what harsh corner of your brain made you say they have to beat the Shredder fight with absolutely no instruction. But God bless you, sir. We're having a phenomenal time here. And thank you for the follow. And again, if anyone isn't following right now, just hit that little button. hit that little heart button. Absolutely free. And you also get to see good races like this. Join the Discord to make sure that you get all the updates and just get to have fun in the good old Sneakbike community.
If you're watching and you're not following, yeah, it's free. It costs you nothing. Do it.
I hated that. I hated that so deeply.
It's
You're gonna
free.
make people free real estate. You're gonna make people not want to follow the channel with your ASMR nonsense.
Listen,
Oh, Kai
Subs are
just
great.
beat Stephen King. Is tied with Bren.
I love that. No, what?
Is tied with Bren. Check it out. Bren just died. Just had a game
true.
over, and is getting to stage 4 right now.
Oh, Paintbrush almost beat.
Paintbrush almost did. Very, very close. This is a very close race.
Also, I'm not gonna show too much for this, but hey, if you got those Prime subs, those are free as well. Take that money from Jeff Bezos and turn it into 6 Sneakbike emotes.
There you go. Steal the money from Amazon. Seize the means of production and subscribe to the Sneakbike channel with your Twitch Primes.
I'm not gonna put this into their mouths, but I know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would subscribe with Twitch Prime. That's all I'm
Absolutely.
saying.
Not only would they subscribe with Twitch Prime, but Donatello is currently working for a system to where Jeff Bezos gets no money from Amazon and Twitch in general. That's what Donatello does in his free time. So I think the least you can do is use that sweet Twitch Prime if you got it.
That's sweet Twitch Prime if you got it. If you don't, cool. Honestly, at this, like you are watching, which is supporting the stream. We love you.
Absolutely.
We love you so much. Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
watching here at twitch.tv/sneakbike.
We are seeing, by the way, I do want to point out, I believe Kai has a set rotation of turtles. And I wonder if there's a strategy to that, or if Kai just wants to play the hashtag turtle swap game.
We are, I will say, if Kai switches to Mike, we are at everyone playing a different turtle.
Right. We are very close to the dream of everyone on a different turtle.
This is also possible if Paintbrush switches, but Paintbruch and Bren have not switched turtles once this entire
And they
race.
never will, on God.
No. At this point, how could they? How could they
that's the
abandon
brand.
their turtle homies?
You gotta play with the turtle. You gotta dance with the turtle that brought you there. You know what I mean? When a turtle asks you to dance, you gotta take it at face value and dance with that turtle. And that's the fact.
Kai did just throw a ninja at the screen.
So Kai's figuring it out.
Like it's a matter of art. Like, will you figure out that is what you were supposed to do?
Right. And I think if anyone has watched the proud history of Sneakbike, which I know, and I'll say this as well, 3 of our racers today are veterans, are members of the community, who have been members of the community for a very long time, involved in many different races. One of them was Battletoads, that has been done on this channel. And I believe Bren was in the Battletoads race.
Uh-huh.
So I gotta say, if anyone other than Brennomania wins this, Bren is slacking.
Paintbrush now on scene 4.
Paintbrush just going stupid in this level.
Echo on scene 2 still, which is hard.
Echo is just showing us all of the beautiful scenery of stage 2. Echo is an artist, if you guys didn't know. Echo is always trying to do some cool art on their Twitch stream, different draw rings and things of that nature. So Echo appreciates some fine pixel art in the background of stage 2.
Actually, yeah, not just Echo. All of these runners do have fantastic Twitch streams. I highly recommend following them all.
Make sure you go check them out, absolutely.
Also, everyone here, everyone involved in Sneakbike has their own little side things, and they are all fantastic.
Absolutely. Everyone in the community is just, it really is a community of creative people coming together to make something really cool, which I think is the best part about Sneakbike, is
Yes.
that it's just, on a Saturday, it's really, what, here's what I'll say. Here's my best way I can possibly.
Hit me with it.
Do you remember, everyone in chat and Copper, do you remember being a child on a Saturday? you want to just play video games with your homies, you want to sit down, whatever era of video game you grew up with, whether it was the SNES or the Wii or the GameCube or whatever it was, you just wanted, it's a Saturday, there's no school tomorrow, there's no school today, all you want to do is play some video games. So you come here on a Saturday, we hang out with us here at Sneakbike, you just chill out, and we just have some friendly competition where we all just get to hang out as good, fun, creative friends.
I know you're in the middle of a monologue here, but Kai just cleaned up the double stage 4 boss fight. Just cleaned
Kai
up first try.
Which is
and
insane.
is now tied with Bren on the elevator.
Kai is on a mission from God, I will say. Making his way downtown, faces
walking fast, faces past. He is homebound. He is first place bound. Double first place bound.
Oh my God, right, the double sneak. I keep forgetting.
Echo.
That was terrifying. I was scared for a second.
Letting that countdown drip slowly.
A consummate showman is Echo.
Echo sitting on the select screen. Echo is doing the thing that I'm talking about.
Right.
Where Echo is under the assumption that they are by far in last right now.
Yes, absolutely.
And is checking to see, I imagine, if they are the only ones.
BRB'd. Echo has gone to a BRB state of existence at this exact moment in time. And I must say, I can't blame them. I absolutely cannot blame them.
I understand.
This is the Pink Ranger power-up that we saw last game.
I also have to pee. So I understand you, Echo.
It is just, and there have been times when I've raced and I've had a controller break, I've had something go wrong in that kind of sense. And so, you can't blame anyone for that kind of thing. It's unfortunate when it happens during a race, but luckily the rest of our racers are just cruising through the level.
Bren is on the shredder fight.
Back at the shredder wall. It'll be interesting. And there it is. Okay. There's the first throw. Is Bren gonna figure out that that's what they have to do? Because it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't quite look like he's fishing for them, and I feel like that's really what you have to do. You have to try and get him hook, line, and sinker, so you are not made into turtle soup. And I will point out that all of our racers have been turned into turtle soup today.
Yes, everyone has been turned into turtle soup at least once today.
At least once today.
Echo is okay. Echo has gone BRB in the race chat. Echo is peeing.
Echo is being right backing. They are absolutely fine. They just need to take a little siesta right fast. a PRP, absolutely. So it looks like again, we're correct. It looks like Bren doesn't quite get the gimmick.
Although Kai is also not doing the gimmick.
No, we are honestly, I'm putting all of my chips on Paintbrush. Paintbrush's stage 4 is so phenomenal. This is really where they're going to come back.
Paintbrush is the only runner who has shown that they understand the shredder fight.
Yes.
As far as I can tell.
Echo is back, kicking some shell. Dawn would be the hardest pull to throw off. Why would you say that our fabulous game picker? I actually have no idea. I did Purple Turtle. It's not Purple Turtle. His name is Mother Friggin' Donatello. Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Almost used it, didn't use it. Almost used it, didn't use it.
Real heated about Donatello.
Listen, I stated previously, that the Donatello is very important to me as a human being. I will not hear any slander. He has range stick. He has a bow staff because he's a ninja.
That's true.
He is using a real ninja weapon.
You do need to be standing next to the ninja to throw them, right? So if you are playing Donatello, you are playing it for the range and not getting close enough to do the throw.
Interesting. So maybe Bren is actually at a disadvantage.
Whereas Kai is using the Sai and is more likely to throw a ninja by accident.
Right, Kai Sai's absolutely everyone's favorite ABC.
I am going to take a page out of Echo's book and go pee really quick. I'll be
all right. Don't worry.
I got it.
Hey, what's up, chatters? Let's tell you what's going on right now. We got everyone on stage 4 except for Echo. Echo's just having a time, I have to say. Just having an absolute time. It's interesting to see what our different racer strategies are going into this. I love the loyalty that we're seeing out of Bren and Paintbrush going into this. We are seeing, okay, Bren has gotten, not only has he thrown the ninja, but he's gotten the screen that comes with throwing the ninja, which is that red flashing screen, which is what you want to see. It means you've done the damage to Shredder. Bren, I'll say it, he's kind of running laps. I'm a little unsure as to what he's kind of doing here. Kai doesn't seem to have picked up any kind of big strategy with, And there we go. Now, as I said, Kai has gotten down the first peg of health. Kai has gotten the first peg of health.
Okay, Kai.
Kai got past the first peg of health. Bren is doing laps. Bren has gotten down this first peg of health. It is neck and neck between Kai and Bren.
Have they figured it out? Do they understand that that's what they're to do?
I think that they know that that's what they're supposed to do. I don't know if they know how to do it.
Yes. This is thrilling. I am watching the mind work.
Yes.
Oh,
we might see a death here from Kai, unfortunately, which means we have to restart. Bren gets a throw. I think Bren knows how to do it. I think Bren understands that he has to throw the dude into Shredder.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think he, again, knows how to do it. As I say that, Kai does unfortunately take death.
Bren is one peg of health away.
Bren might just do this. Very close to losing that life, though, and then they are going to be on their game point in terms of life. And there we go. As I say that, we're down to 0 lives on Bren.
He still has one more.
Meanwhile, Paintbrush in the elevator.
Paintbrush on the elevator. Echo still
cruising,
on stage 2.
Vibing. Echo is vibing. Okay, just listen. Little do you know, this is Echo's favorite SNES song. Is the stage 2 theme of
Bren.
Team Turtles 4.
Bren did just throw a dude at Shredder, and is now one throw away. Oh, a missed.
Or maybe more than one throw. It's hard to tell.
That was a miss. It didn't hit. There it is.
There it is. I think it was a GG. He got past the Shredder wall. Unless my patience is wearing thin. I'm banishing you to a time warp.
Wait, now
from which you will never return.
Now is when the time happens?
Well, you think the Shredder? You think they only had 4 levels and a quarter reader, my man? Stage 5.
GG.
Brennomania. To Bren.
Oh my god.
In chat, absolutely, Bren. We understand.
Our number one good friend, Bren. Show me your GGs. Show me your claps.
Your claps, your hypers.
Whatever positive emotes you have, drop them. Drop them right now. Now is the time.
Gracious. Glorioski.
Now that you are here, congratulations. I just want to say we will be interviewing you in a moment. But well done.
Absolutely. And I think it's safe to say that all of our racers really did put their all into it. This has been a phenomenal race. Both races have been phenomenal, but specifically
incredible.
the ending of I feel like the ending of Power Rangers had its own drama, right? And then this ending was another layer of similar drama to the first one, where the first one was a platforming mechanical thing, and then this one was just figuring out the nuance, if you will, of the boss fight.
The fact that everyone started from square numero uno.
Right.
Everyone had to reset, and everyone had to deal with that mentality, right? Mm-hmm. The mindset of Kai has switched. Kai has switched to
Leo. Okay, interesting strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off.
Everybody got to stage 4,
right?
And everybody restarted in stage 4,
right?
But nobody knew that everyone else restarted.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so every single racer today, from their own perspective, pulled it from behind.
Right.
So this has been like, no matter what the results, no matter what, who is our first good friend, second good friend, third good friend, fourth good friend, I would say that every one of these racers has performed commendably. Everyone has been incredible in this race, because as far as they're all concerned in their mentality, every single one of them is in last, right?
Yes.
And they're all pushing so hard. I mean, at this point, they have to understand that, like, because they haven't been given a hint or they haven't been mercied, that they must not be the only ones left. Right. They don't know that everyone is stuck, right? As far as they're concerned, like, if I'm Bren and I game over, I have kissed first place goodbye.
Absolutely. And
right?
it's impossible to not be
even
like
in
that.
my mind.
I think it's interesting to see that Kai. It looked like Kai had definitely figured it out.
It also looked like Paintbrush had figured it out, and now neither of them are able to demonstrate the tactic on purpose.
Yeah, they can't. Again, it's the same thing as we saw in the Power Rangers game. Is that Paintbrush figured it out, but couldn't quite figure out how to consistently execute it. And we're seeing the exact same thing here from all of our racers, actually.
At the next continue screen, let them take one save state. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, yes. This would be torture otherwise.
Now that someone has finished, I am fine with whatever you want to do, Mel.
I will go and tell them. I'll be right back.
Yeah, absolutely. From the mental state of experiencing, I would definitely want that. Yeah, absolutely. This is what we've been talking about. This whole race, both Power Rangers and Turtles, has been a race of mental state. What matters the most in this race was getting frustrated and figuring it out. Right? None of us, like, this race as a whole was short. The actual gameplay was not long at all. But not knowing how to play the game is a huge obstacle to overcome. And that was what this race was about. Yeah, GG's to Bren. GG's to all of our racers. This was an insane race. That was rough for everybody. And you didn't know that.
Inspirational, honestly.
Inspirational. Echo has full game overed a second time.
I will say that Echo is my hero in this.
Kai
game.
save stated.
We're getting our save states. Everything's gonna be fine. I will say Echo is my absolute hero.
I will tell Echo that there has been one finish.
No, it's fine. Let Echo play the game. Let Echo.
Echo just said in the race chat, "Can I just give up though?" And what I want to say to Echo is that it is not only not everyone is finished.
Echo will do it. We believe in Echo. Echo is the hero.
You got this. I mean, we are all the hero. Like, every one of these runners is the hero. This was an insurmountable obstacle.
We are getting confirmation that Paintbrush does not know how to fight Shredder. We have gotten confirmation. We are flying blind. But that is okay.
Paintbrush has paused the emulator.
Yeah, Paintbrush has paused, probably to either get the save state or just to type. But they're a little bit confused.
This is what we're talking about, right? Like, this is not a platformer.
No.
Right? This is not an RPG. Like, the goal, like, the difficulty of this race is not getting to the end before everyone else. It is figuring out the mechanics before everyone else.
Right.
Right? And so that is what the race is. But if you're not in that mindset, this is hard because you are stuck on a part that you don't think anyone else is stuck on.
Right. And that's the thing about it, is that I think it's interesting when you say the idea of, like, if you're doing a platformer, right? There is a clear logical throughway in a 2D platform. Like, it's like you need to jump on platform to get to end of level. Like, you need to go from left to right or from right to left, depending on where you're going, right?
Yeah.
So even if you do to get game over, it doesn't come down most of the time to, like, oh man, like, oh, I'm missing something XYZ. It just kind of comes down to, I need to jump better.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Whereas in the beat 'em ups, especially in things like this, it's like, I am missing something, and I know that I'm missing something.
Oh, you know Paintbrush has game over.
Did Paintbrush get the save state before game overing? Ooh.
All right.
Oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, I don't believe. Oh, it does not look like Paintbrush got in the save state.
All right.
Goodness gracious. Well, it comes down to Kai, it seems. Obviously, all of our good friends are entitled to keep trying if they would like. They're entitled to keep playing and keep trying. Kai is on the last boss fight. Again, I don't believe that Kai knows how to beat this fight.
This has been an emotional roller coaster.
I've loved, I've laughed, I've cried multiple times.
Yes.
In the fighting of the Shredder Wall.
The Shredder Wall it seems impossible.
It's a very real thing, the Shredder Wall.
Yes, I am in the same state as Ruben is in chat right now, where if I was in this race, I would be in last. I would not have had the power that these racers have, especially Paintbrush, who this is their first race.
This is a rough first race, and we're seeing a game over from Kai. Kai does have the save state though, so we will be able to see Kai keep trying. We are getting I'm getting a note from our producer. We officially are seeing a secession from Economics, unfortunately.
Okay. That's fine. That's understandable. We get this beautiful opening cutscene from Echo.
Kai is saying they also have no save state, which I thought they definitely did save state, but it appears that they did not. So we might have Brennan first and 3 DNFs.
Hey, listen. There is Can I just say, Mel, I love you.
That is phenomenal. My God.
Oof.
It truly was the great equalizer, in that it equalized everyone to absolute tears. Everyone is distraught.
Listen, can I just want to say,
wait a minute.
I don't know about you, Cake,
but I'm feeling 22.
You who has played this game.
Yes.
I know what side of the wall I am ending this race on, and it is not the same side that Brent is on. Where are you?
Here's my thing, is, you know me, I am absolutely stubborn to a fault. So if I will game over 1,000 times, I am finishing that. Like, I have never taken a mercy kill. I have never accepted a DNF in my life.
You are sitting in here by yourself, off stream, trying to finish Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in time.
Yes. I'm crushing. I'm cruising through.
I know I am on the majority side of the wall of this race.
I do want to say an update for everybody in chat. We did get an official secession from Echo, and Echo, we absolutely love you. We know that must have been really, really frustrating to go through. But I have official word that Paintbrush is trying to do the level select code that we have prepared.
Level select, yes.
Paintbrush has not given up. I don't believe Kai has either. I don't have an official word, but God bless the two of you for just wanting, again, just the purest form of competition.
Hey, Echo, as far as I'm concerned, you got second place twice.
Absolutely. And remember, Echo, you actually did win in your blood rivalry with Bren.
Yeah.
And that's what's important if I'm being a complete $1.99 with you. This was really hard. I don't blame you.
Yeah, this was hard. The fact that it is not only here's the issue, right? The game mechanic is the difficult part.
Right.
And so the fact that not only do they have to figure out the game mechanic, but they have to do so on hard mode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? The game mechanic is the obstacle, but they are also doing it on the highest difficulty.
Yeah, we did not in any way make it easy for these fools, and that I gotta say feels bad.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. But that's okay, because the day is not over. We're not here to just be negative. We're not here to beat down the game. I still want to say that this is legitimately, with no prior loyalties, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I do really, really, really love this game, even though it is really hard. And I totally understand why it's not, it's not the best for everybody. Not everyone's going to like a game like this. And it is really, really, really hard. So in a race situation like this, there's absolutely no shame.
No shame at all.
To putting down the controller today.
Absolutely not. Here's the thing. This game came out in 1992. Games
91.
Back then, 1992 at the bottom of the screen. 1992, Konami. This
Oh, the
game,
arcade in 91. Never mind.
yes. They didn't know how to make video games back then.
Well, okay. Let's relax.
So, like, nothing. Like, it is so hard to figure something out with modern game logic.
Right. Yeah, I think that's the thing, right? Is it really comes down to it's a completely different logic. It's a completely different way of thinking about gaming when you're playing these older games as opposed to newer games.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting to see when you do see someone like Bren kind of like that. He really did just piece it out, figure it out. It's really hard, but it was a treat to behold him figure it out. We're getting a note from Kia.
Ooh, level select only works on the Japanese.
Only
version.
on the Japanese version. So I don't know what that means for the quality of the race. I don't know what the racers are going to want to try and do. Mel is saying they're going to try one more thing. Yeah, it looks like we're trying some codes. We're trying some mapping. So we're just gonna keep sitting. Hey, chat. Hey, can I ask you guys this? We talked a lot about what our favorite turtle is. What's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Yeah.
Tweet us with the hashtag Turtle Swap.
Turtle swap. Hashtag turtle swap.
I want honestly.
Sneakbike.
I want you to tweet at me directly at Old King Cake on Twitter. What your favorite turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character is with the hashtag Turtle Swap. I swear to God, I will retweet every single one I see.
Ooh, like that. Da Vinci?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Da Vinci is a great one. Yeah, absolutely. Plato,
That's my guy.
Aristotle, great turtles. Great characters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All I want to say is that this has been fun. I've had a great time, and that's because I didn't have to play these games.
You know what's funny is when we got these games sent to us, and I knew that you and I were gonna be the ones commentating. So I knew as soon as I saw that these were the games, I was like, oh my God, if Copper had to play these in his first race, he would never want to race again. And then meanwhile, I'm sitting and I'm just like, oh my God, this is my favorite game ever. I love this game. I would love to race this game.
Yeah. I am so glad I did not have to race this game against you, as someone who has drunkenly finished this game at a bar in Montreal.
We are getting a note. It looks like we are gonna get a mercy kill on the other three racers. So everyone is officially second place.
Hey, listen, second good friend.
Second good
That's
friend.
not a bad place to be. Arguably, based on position, then that does mean that Kai does win overall with a first and a second place finish.
That's true. If we're doing pure like draft point style. Well, wait, did Bren come in second in Power Rangers though?
Kai came in first and Echo came in second.
Echo came in second in Power Rangers. Good job, Mel. Absolutely. Well done, bud. I just hope that all the racers had fun. We're gonna get into some racer interviews in a second. Yep. While we do that, I just want everyone to take another second. Just hit that exclamation point Discord if you're having a good time. If you want to join in, if you want to do any commentary, gameplay, coding, art, we do all kinds of stuff here. It's just a fun little community. I'm gonna
hit that sweet little heart button. It costs you nothing and it really helps out the channel. Also, huge shout out. Thank you so much to Quintendo for picking the games today. Shout outs to Jen the Human for doing all the socials. Shout outs to Maybe Bears and Melatonin for producing everything today. Mel has been huge in this, doing all the stuff that we were unable to. And also to my lovely co-commentator, Old King Cake.
Aw, you softy. You absolute softy. I want to say I've had a lot of fun today, and now I've dragged all of our racers kicking and screaming into the same channel here, so we can have a little bit of how you doing, a little bit of a chin wag with everybody. So I'm gonna unmute them, and we're gonna get into our interviews. Let me just unmute. What's up, racers?
What's going on?
Hello.
How's everyone feeling?
a little angry.
Right. That's a completely fair thing.
Life
Real
is
quick.
pain.
Life is pain. Real quick off the top for some of our new viewers, if you could state your name so that we know who is talking and when.
Good show.
Just off the top so that we know what you all sound like. Welcome to the live chat. You are getting, I just want you to know, I don't know if you have Twitch chat open. You are getting a standing ovation from the chat for your bravery and commitment to these games. So just real off the top, who are we talking to?
Hi, I'm Paper Sales.
Raymondson.
I'm Echo.
I'm Brennomania.
I love that you guys did that in the reverse order as I read it alphabetically.
Yeah. No, that
Love
was
that for you
very
guys.
well organized. Fantastic stuff. So, how are you? I know the answer to this.
Emotionally, how are we feeling?
Where are we standing?
Splendid. Perfect.
Doing great, and I'm definitely gonna go back and beat that boss after this.
Absolutely.
We actually thought that you were gonna be the one to beat it, but I
I was
want to.
so close, but I couldn't figure out how to throw them. I've never played this game before. I didn't know how to throw them.
If it helps, nobody did.
Nobody
And
did,
that
yeah.
was the race.
Was everyone got to Shredder
I
and tried
say
to
I
figure it
win
out.
that.
The thing is that when you're in hard mode, all of the lackeys can block you. If we played on normal, we wouldn't have any trouble throwing things.
Oh.
But someone decided to put us in hard mode, which makes that boss fight near impossible.
Hey, shout
Therein
out to Quintendo in chat. Hey, can we give them a nice?
Hey,
Good job,
those
Quinn, well
games
done.
Were awesome. They were awesome choices. I got really frustrated on that first one. I was doing what I thought was pretty good, and then I got to the ledges and I had no idea how to do them.
Yeah.
I didn't lose to any enemies. I lost to the ledges.
So let's talk about. I want to talk about the first game with you guys, and I want to talk specifically right now to Kai, who was the winner of the first race in the Power Rangers game. How did you feel about that?
I feel like wearing overalls gives you power.
Absolutely.
That Billy's like fight style, it made no sense, and I hated it so much.
I will tell you, Cake and I did some research before the beginning of the race, and the speed run of this game features Billy % because Billy is the slowest and worst of all of the Power Rangers.
Yeah, I know when Echo and I went into chat and saw like some action from like Pink Ranger, and we were like, what? You can like move quickly? You have range with your attacks? What's going on?
So when it came to, I want to talk about specifically, and maybe we can hear from you guys about this. So the room that was pretty much the great equalizer in the first game was the one where we had to figure out how to do wall jumps.
I very, very genuinely liked the first game.
Oh,
Yes.
no. These are
That's good.
fantastic games.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like the
Absolutely.
second one at all.
The room with the wall jumps. Could I do multiple wall jumps? Is that what I was missing?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I also, the reason I ask is because in the preparation for this, we played the commentators got the games early. We played them a little bit,
We
and
got them last night.
I also could not figure out how to wall jump I had to look it up. I could not figure it out for a very long time. So I was excited to see what you guys came up with in terms of how you're going to do it. And I was not disappointed, I must say.
I lucked into it by accident after however long it took me, like suffering in that room, and then when I finally
we know.
figured it out, I was like,
I still don't think I could do it consistently.
I will say it was very exciting watching that first game because Paintbrush got to that platform room long before anybody else had gotten into it.
I couldn't do it.
And
Oh,
then-
that makes me feel terrible.
And then no, like that's the thing. Like this whole both of these games had a common theme in that the race was not get to the end of the game before anyone else. The race was figure out how on earth to play this game before anyone else understands the game.
Yeah.
Right? So that was the obstacle. And honestly, you guys, I will say, I don't know about Cake because Cake has played these old beat 'em up games, but I will say that you guys did miles better than I ever would have. So kudos to you guys.
I just want to say good job, Kai, for getting first place on that. That was hard.
I would like to say that I did also choose the worst Power Ranger.
You did, yes.
Yeah.
I just went with the one from the title screen because I had seen the title screen go. I was like, okay, I saw his moveset. Let's go.
Smart.
I want to say, Echo, you are officially my hero in these games because you did handicap yourself in the Power Rangers fight by choosing Billy. Not only that, but also like choosing different periods to use your bomb power, and then just showing us the beautiful scenery of Stage 2 of TMNT.
That
You are my
okay.
hero.
So with the first game, I like waited to use the bombs until I got to the boss. Like I was very particular about that. But with the second game, it gave me a headache, like actively.
It's not the nicest color palette, to be clear. I will agree with that.
Oh.
I'm just glad. Okay, let me ask one last question, then we're going to move on to the end of the show. Did everyone have a good time? Bren, we'll start with you.
Absolutely. I mean, there were some frustrations for sure, but we got through it. We are all good friends, and that's what matters.
Echo, what about you?
The first game was a very good time, and I'll leave it there.
Kai, how are you feeling?
Fine, I guess. Where am I?
Beautiful. Love that. And Paintbrush, this was your first race. How do you feel? Would you want to race again?
Oh, I totally want to race again. This has been a blast. I definitely was a little stressed out. I understand how it works now, and I had a lot of fun. I just wish I knew how to beat that boss.
And that is all we can ask. I'm gonna give you guys a quick mute. Copper, why don't you start with our outros and whatnot?
We have so many people to thank here at Sneakbike. All the racers, Echo, Bren, Kai, and Paintbrush all did incredible, and as stated earlier, better than I ever could have hoped to do. Melatonin has been a fantastic producer, and Maybe Bears working to make sure everything runs smoothly. Jen the Human, and also Maybe Bears running all the social aspects, and Quintendo for picking some fantastic games for us to play. Make sure to drop a follow. Make sure to join the Discord if you want to do a race or do commentary, or if you just want to join this fantastic community. Also, not going to brag too much, but make sure to drop a follow on your boys, Old King Cake and Copper Pog, who commentated and spoke this whole time, and I've had to pee so many times throughout this whole thing.
I will say that Copper has a legendarily small bladder, so let's give some claps up for that. And we're going to be doing, as is tradition here on Sneakbike, we always try and choose a raid target. So we're going to be raiding Stick Keno, I think is how we're going to say it.
Stick Keno, yeah.
Yeah, it says right there. Man, what a good commentator I am. That's what we're going to be raiding. So we're going to get the raid message in chat. If everybody wants to, if one of our lovely mods wants to get the raid messages ready in chat for when we do go raiding, when we do go jumping into someone else's chat, make sure to give them a follow. Be nice. Have a good, great, phenomenal day. Hope you guys enjoyed here at Sneakbike. And we're here every single Saturday. So we got beginner races, we got intermediate races, we got races for all kinds of people, we got roles for all kinds of people. So hey, guess what? Hey guys, why don't you join on up in that Discord there? Why don't you get ready for the next race? And if you don't even want to race, if you don't want to, we get it. We get it. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody, but there's all kinds of stuff you can do. And if you just want to watch the race, you can always be here to do just that every Saturday. We're gonna get the raid going, but thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll see you guys next Saturday.
Absolutely.